Hey, can y'all see me? Okay, good. All right, welcome to another edition of the Backyard Carpenters with Carpenters for Christ-101. Carl's already up on the ladder, and what we're doing tonight is we have got to install the gable ends. We have to enclose them, because tomorrow the metal comes, and then that'll be installed, and then it will be considered blacked in, and we can start doing the finish work. So I'm going to crawl up the ladder with Carl, and we're going to get to work on this. First thing we're going to do is we have got to make a middle piece that has a 20-degree angle on both sides, right? So that's what we're doing. Did you get the video where I fast forward?
Yes. Yes.
Was that nice?
I love it.
All right. So we're right here. Okay. There you go. All right. Let's find level. All right. So what we're doing, we're taking this level to find what our halfway point is, so that we know when we get ready to cut our material how big it is. Now, what me and Carl are going to determine in a bit is if you know two sides of an angle, okay, you can determine the third. So we're going to do this angle, and it should tell us that angle, supposedly. So anyway, so we're now going to hop off. Oh, and we got to cut this side and this side at 20 and see how long it is. Let's see what it is right now. I'm having to talk loud, Carl, so I can hear us. All right, so we should be at 18 and that to the tip. All right. So Carl and myself are now going to crawl down and make a cut. See, I can edit where I, first walk up. Yep. Okay, so what we got to do is we first got to determine what is the halfway point of 3.5, which in this case we know is 1 3/4. All right, from that point, we got to be able to determine our 20-degree angle. No, it can't be. No. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make a guideline. We found our halfway point on a 3.5-inch 2x4, which is 1 3/4 inches. So now I'm going to set this up at 20 degrees. All right. And remember, with these saws, these combo saws, I have an automatic 22.5, so you have to make sure you don't hit that 22.5. You find your 20. So now, I didn't think it was very big. It's a steep angle. All right. Yes, I should be wearing ear protection, but we're not going to be doing that many cuts. Boy, you got to make me out anywhere. Alright, when we were up there, we determined that we needed 18.25. So now we're at the very tip of the two 20-degree angles, and we're going to do 18.25. And we're going to put this in place with our finish nailer. All right. Now, while I'm setting up, Carl's going to set this back to 0 and make that cut for us. Remember, be that to the left of the line. The left. Take 2. Alright. You still got the handy dandy notebook? I do. Alright, what's Colin he's got the handy dandy notebook. We determined that we got our, alright, we could actually do this. there.
Don't break it.
Excuse me. That ain't COVID-19. It's called allergies. All right, from the tip of our 220 degree, we're at 21 3/4. 21 3/4. All right. Then we came over to here, took this, tried to, and then Carl's gonna grab it.
Yeah, we can call that 61 and 16 or 61 even.
61 even. All right. So, knowing according to the theory, he's going to say it.
Pythagorean theorem.
All right. If we know this angle and we know that angle, we should be able to determine that angle. Here we go. And of course, I had to say I flunked math, but. Thomas, it's going to be on. It's on. Nice. Alright, so according to the mathematical formula called
Pythagorean theorem.
right, if you know this angle and know that angle, we should be able to determine the third angle. Here we go. Alright. So it looks about right, but we don't know at this point. Alright. So, and also our straight edge that we use has got a bow in it. Oh. Oh, what? Okay, here you go. Let me hold it. What you got?
What I got. It's going to be 63 and let's say 3.
Okay, so I'm going to write that down that we think that should have been the final angle. All right, 63. Oh, here you go, Andy. You got a pencil just for you. All right, so we think 63 and 3/4.
Hey, you know who married her was?
All right, everybody, this is Andy. All right, Andy's going to take this triangle and put it up there. Now this way.
Watch the window.
Watch the window. All right.
Like this?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How do we miss that?
We can fit in that hole. I believe it's supposed to come up to this line.
That's what we did. We went back to the 18 instead of the 21.
Oh, we did.
I think we're still okay. All right.
You want to come down? Oh, we can't come down.
No, don't come down. See, the 2x4 is pretty well got it covered. And we're going to be actually tomorrow, because I forgot to bring it, we're going to be covering it in plastic. All right.
Okay.
Now,
You want to nail it in
if
place?
you drop it, let me see if you drop it to get it.
Got that.
All right. Andy, kick yours end up. There you go. All right. Drop yours just a little bit more. I'm trying to see if we can. All right, there you go. All right, let's go with that, guys, because I'd much rather be straight up and down, get a halfway point. All right.
All right. Want me to nail in place?
Yes. So now you can see your nailing point.
Yeah.
You know, you got your, you got the storyboard. I love seeing those sparks. All right.
Come over here and nail. There you go.
Yeah. As we're doing this, Andy is telling us about his son getting married to a Mexican or Venezuelan, and they had very Hispanic Venezuelan wedding with a little bit of Americanized mixed in. Sounds fascinating. The bride's father didn't know much English, and Andy, Spanish is real rusty.
This is no bueno.
I'm sorry, not existent.
Right. Yeah, you have to have had something at one time for it to become rusty, right?
Yeah, there you go. All right, So guys, we made a tremendous mistake that we went back to the 18 instead of the 21, but that crack that you see up top will get... Carl is blinking!
It's blinking.
All right, now where are we going up to?
Want to see? That is a little bit short. A little bit short.
Not that much, right? We're talking about right here.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go with 64.
So we're about 3/4 of an inch off.
All right, now, if we do this now, you want to do it like this then? It won't matter about that, you know.
Yeah.
So again, we're at 18. Again, we're at 18.
Yeah.
So again, y'all just kind of level it off, all right? And like I said, the side pick board will cover that one gap, and then the decorative board goes across there anyway.
And then next time we'll use the actual measurement.
On the other side. Well, all right. For our audience, beloved audience, situation is all the material we're using was left over when we did the sheathing before we did the house wrap. So this was our only long piece. So when we go around to the other side, we're going to have to kind of piece it together, and this is where his mathematical genius is going to come through.
Oh, we're in trouble.
And Andy doesn't even want in the conversation.
I didn't take trig or calculus. That's all right. I need to turn around anyway. Get over here.
Okay. All right, guys. All right, I need to bring the ladder.
Oh, no.
Okay.
All
All right.
He's a
So,
no, I'm not. Oh.
again, that piece worked out for us, and when I keep saying find a web, that's that piece that goes like this. That's called a web, because when you're doing the trusses, you got your top, bottom, and then the web. All right, there we go. Good. Now, some questions. There you go. It's recording.
The latest member of our group, Carpenters for Christ-101, is testing out the walkboard to see if it will hold his weight.
All right, guys. For some reason, we're a little long, which is good. That's good. You can always, a little long with flag. You can always remove. So it's not cooperating with us. 3/4. I got to take 3/4 inch off the bottom. Go. So we now have Jonathan with us, and this is a lot better. And we're going to nail it in place. So the problem is we are using scrap material left over when we actually put these in place. So now we're having to piece together. Right there. Woohoo! There's plenty to hit across here.
Recording time?
7:35. Okay. Where is it? Uh-oh, I think I got it. Okay. All right, that's it, guys. We're done for this. All right, we have actually gotten ahead of schedule, and the guys have done a great job. Again, I'm Ben, part of Backyard Carpenters, and the rest of the guys are part of Carpenters Christ-101, Church of the Highlands Fall Group. And we've had a great time doing this, and now we're completed as far as we can get. Forgot to bring the plastic to cover this up, so that's it. That's a wrap. It's over.